You know, if we get a future Legends game that has Mr. Rime in it, then I'm screwed. I'll have to do this hunt again. Okay, so I found yet another horde that has an alpha wave afterwards, and I know that this one has 8. Let me pull up my notes. I know that there's 8. I already did permutations 1, 2, 3, 8, and 9. It's not easy to get 4 to go away, alright? So, let's give this a try. So, let's see how many we can get rid of right now. Okay, 3. Let me see, how many can I do that is get rid of 3? Oh, I already did them. Why do I have 2 mouses on my screen? Wait, hold on. Is that better now? Okay. I already did 3, so I need to get rid of 4. Not like that's easy to do. And you know what? Because it's so unlikely to happen, unlikely that 1, 4 runs away, and 2, there's a shiny alpha. Let me show you. Surprisingly enough, it wasn't this one with the guaranteed alpha horde. Or, you know, the one with the secondary horde. It wasn't this one, it was actually this one. Super easy, what you mean? Anyway, so while I fly over, you can take a look. So, as you can see, there's actually not as many. Yeah, not as many when it comes to 8 encounters. There's only 25, so I can easily get this done quick. So why haven't I? I found this days ago. Ugh, like I said, man, it's like doing this on my own. The motivation's not there. I have no motivation to do this hunt on my own time. It doesn't help that this one's further away than the last one we had, so getting rid of 4 isn't easy. Are EVs and massive outbreaks or just single outbreaks? I think they're massive. No, wait, no, they're not. No, they're only single outbreaks. No, I don't believe EVs are in massive mass outbreaks. I've only seen them in regular outbreaks. In the... Crap, what are the names of these places again? In the Obsidian Fieldlands and the Alabaster Iceland. That's the only 2 places I've seen them. You know, for a second I was looking at my screen and I'm just like, why is there a Jigglypuff on my screen? Oh, that's from you. Damn, see? I need 4 of them gone, but only 3 ran away there. Okay, so, I do not have anything to talk about today. There was a new episode of Dead City and Lanterns today, but those came out today. I didn't exactly have time to watch them. So I'll try my best to watch them for next time. Instead, we have some other things I'd like to talk about. I knew I forgot some things last time. Space distortions and outbreaks, awesome. Oh, just you try doing an alpha living dex. Because I did. That meant I had to patiently wait for all the space-time exclusives to spawn alpha. I did it. I did. So anyways, I knew I forgot some things to mention last time. We did get the official announcement for Season 4 of Oshinoko. I don't think we got an official release date yet. And an anime that I have not watched myself, Maybe I will one day. The anime Rent-A-Girlfriend, I know there's controversy around this, got season 6 announced. Now, like I said, I haven't watched this anime myself, but the only reason I do mention this is because I saw a comment saying, keep in mind, some of your favorite animes only have one season, never got picked up again, while this anime now has 6 seasons. It's like, damn, that is kind of heartbreaking. I'm just gonna ignore your comment there about renting a girlfriend. You know, I don't know what's the deal with Japan, you know? They greenlit so many animes, and pretty much every anime has a fandom, even some of the more outrageous ones. But majority of them don't get picked up for a second season. It's like, why? They all have fandoms. And you know, it's not like the way Hollywood works over here in the West, where a show can get canceled halfway into production or only one season in. I mean, just take a look at some recent examples. What was the name of the show again? Suits? With Stephen Amell? That got canceled after one season. Wonder Man got canceled after even having a second season announced. Hell, Constantine got canceled halfway into season 1. We didn't even get a complete season. But, like, Japan's different. They actually greenlit projects. The projects get completed, and they actually have fans. They actually have a fandom. But they don't get picked up again. And even if they do get picked up, there's a good chance that a second season takes many years. Now, yes, I know animation takes a long time, yada yada yada. But it's like, damn, I don't know how they do business over there. How they do projects over there. Go to Japan and you can happily rent one. Wow. You know, I actually did see a post saying Japan has literal girlfriend vending machines. No, a human doesn't pop out. You can purchase like a piece of paper on a can that has a girl's number on it. You can meet up, see if it plays out, see if it works. It's like, damn. Oh yeah, getting 4 to flee at the same time. Super easy, huh? Oh, the storm itself ended. Okay, speaking of fandoms, I can't believe I actually witnessed this in real time. I logged onto Twitter today, and I had no idea what was happening. I was seeing post after post, meme after meme of fandoms who normally hate each other agreeing to a truce to come together to hate on one particular project. And this project being titled Lesbian Space Princess. I never heard of this project. I looked into it. Apparently it was announced like 11 months ago. So it's not a new project. And it's not even out yet, I think. I think there's a trailer. I think there's a trailer out. And I have been seeing fandoms all over the internet. Oh my god, 4 just fled there. I have been seeing fandoms across the internet come together. Pause. Okay, so 4 got rid of. So let's see if 4 remain. Doesn't always work, you know? Like, I saw fandoms come together. Certain communities like the Amazing Digital Circus fandom, Hazbin Hotel fandom, Invincible fandom, My Little Pony fandom, among many others. And there are posts everywhere like, truce? Just this once. Truce? Yeah, you're not that bad. And they all come together to hate on this project called Lesbian Space Princess. First of all, I think the damn title gives it away. lesbian space princess. I don't know, it's the first time I'm hearing of this project. Shit! A fifth one spawned! That was 5, right? But it's like, I couldn't believe my eyes! This is the closest I've ever seen the world come to world peace. I couldn't believe it! So, yeah, I don't know what the fuck lesbian space princess is, even though I think the name gives it completely away. Okay, 2, 3, 4, 5. Crap, there was 5, so it didn't work. Yeah, I have no intention to watching this, but there is a film I recently learned about that's coming out soon, actually, that I do kinda want to see. It does look pretty awesome, not gonna lie. A movie by the title of Buddy. It's like a 90s kids show horror movie. I never heard of this project either. Turns out there's a lot of hype, a lot of buzz around this as it's coming to theaters in just a couple days. The movie Buddy, it's like a giant orange unicorn, almost looks like Barney. And it's like a murder mystery kind of, not really murder mystery, like a murder thriller. Like, it looks really cool. Wait, hold on, 2 escaped there. Let's see, do I need anything for 2? Yeah, I need either 2, 3, or 4. And this film also has Kristen Milioti. You know what? I just looked it up. I see that this film actually has a pretty stacked cast. Kristen Milioti, it has Keegan-Michael Key as Buddy the Unicorn? It has Topher Grace! And it even has Michael Shannon! Patton Oswalt, like, damn, this movie has a pretty stacked cast! Yeah, Buddy looks really cool. I want to check it out. I hope it's in my nearby theaters. Although I say that, there's like a whole laundry list of movies that came out this year I never had the chance to watch. I want to, okay? I don't have time. Of course, I could sacrifice doing this to watch those movies, and in all honesty, I probably should. Okay, hold on. 2 ran away, and then another 2 ran away, so there should be 4 now. Damn it. But I'm still gonna count that, considering that it still means one that's no longer here. Well, I'm gonna count that. So we can mark off this one. Let me see, what else happened? Oh yeah, we also got an official teaser announcement for Welcome to Derry Season 2. Although I don't think it even began filming yet. So Welcome to Derry Season 2 is probably not going to come out next year, but probably the year after. Wow, that voice crack. That sucks. We have to wait so long for season 2, but as long as they give us peak, then the wait will be worth it. Oh, 3 escaped again. That means I have to get 4. I have to get rid of 4 here. Oh, you know, on on Twitter, I was also seeing another fan-made Has-Been Hotel animation. Only this time, instead of Verbal Ace, it's actually between Charlie and Vaggie. And of course, I see people with the comments that this also cost $50,000. Yo, Verbal Ace is never living that down. It's like, can you believe another Has-Been Hotel lewd animation has made its way on the internet? Well, I say another. You know, why am I pretending the internet doesn't have so many of these? But, like, you know, actually made it public. Like, I'm looking on Twitter right now. One Piece fans, Naruto fans making peace, murder drones, Transformers, Bleach, and, like, Persona. Like, all fandoms across the board coming together to hate on lesbian space princess. Can you believe it took these left-wing idiots in Hollywood to actually come close to bringing world peace? You know, I'm also seeing posts online. Asmongold's girlfriend is fixing him because he's actually cleaning up, and it's actually hilarious to see. God damn, he lives like a pig and he gets a sexy girlfriend. When I do it, well, actually, nothing changes. Everyone stays away from me regardless. You know, I saw a video recently on, like, remember the disaster of 2018 Slender Man? Or was it 2019? I think it was 2018. And I'm just like, oh yeah, that was a thing. I never watched that movie. I wanted to, but then I heard it was, like, nothing compared to the source material, so I never ended up watching it. And I'm like, oh yeah, remember that? Remember the Slender Man movie Sony was going to make? And how much hype and potential it had? Well, I never really knew what happened. Until now. Now that Hollywood seems to be getting their ass served to them by these YouTubers making small indie budget horror movies like Backrooms and Obsession, maybe they'll actually take seriously some of the internet horror stories, or just horror creepypastas. Because something like the Mandela Catalog, and I think Siren Head, those are getting film adaptations, and I can't wait to see. Maybe they can finally give Slender Man another proper go. Like, what other creepypastas from the internet are there? You know, I feel like nowadays majority would be analog horror. So let's see. It was my birthday yesterday. I am now officially old. And yesterday didn't feel like anything special at all. In fact, a lot of things were happening in downtown Toronto. Uh, yeah. Not only did Ed Sheeran show up for a concert, which I didn't know about, I did know about BTS being in town for a concert because my sister's there. She went yesterday night and she's there right now. It's a 2-night concert of theirs. I didn't know that. So because she went to the concert, I had to fill in for her at work. But because we had enough people working, I was able to come home early, and thus I was able to do everything I did yesterday. I got home, so I was alone for a couple hours, and it got pretty dark and gloomy outside. It was thunderstorming the entire evening. Never had a thunderstorm happen during my birthday. There's only 3 right now, meaning something's got screwed up along the way. Well, let's see if the screw-up somewhere along the way helped me out in the long run. Oh! Again, it ended! Okay, this is not viable. Let's actually try something else. Let's... because I can't even consistently get 2 to scare away. Let's try some down here. Oh, jeez. That's the end of the list. Okay, let's try these. Let's try catching one and then scaring away a few. Because those ones we can actually do consistently, I hope. Anyways... Okay, catch 1, and let's see how many we can scare off. 3! Okay, so that means catch 1, scare 3. I have 4 to catch. Can you believe I'm still doing this hunt, even though I already got 2 shiny alphas? I'm not stopping until I get a male one, because that's what I want. I could have stopped this hunt 2 shinies ago, right? I could have. I could have. It is so hard to keep track. I assume 4 were captured there. Oh, my aim! What is this aim? Anyways, it doesn't matter. There's no shiny. Let me double check. Were there 4 I just caught? So caught 1. So 2, 3, 4. Wait. 1, 2, 3. And then 4, because I caught 1 initially. So it did work. So that one was this one. Ah, thank you for volunteering. So catch one. Scare off none! Okay, that's 2 running. So now I should have 5 to catch. You know, a couple days ago, my friends, they went and did a kitchen cooking themed escape room. And it's like, damn, I wanted to do that one. So it was a couple of my friends, plus one girl I only met one time. Oh crap. So, you know, it was one girl I met one time. It's actually the girl that we're all advocating for. A friend of mine actually have the balls and ask out. Because, my god, my aim. He's on the fence like, I don't know if I like her or not. And he's also like, I don't think she likes me. It's like, I am seeing a universal fumble happening in real time before my eyes. Okay, I don't even know if I did this correctly. Let's see. So yeah, aside from my group of friends, it was one girl I only met one time, and another girl from high school who I doubt even remembers me. And I was I was saying to my friends, okay, hold on. So catch one, so 2, 3, 4, 5. So it worked. Very poorly, but it worked. I was saying to my friends, like, so she only really had 2 to pick from there, because 2 of my guy friends who went, they're already taken, and the other 2 are single, one of them being the ones who actually wants to hook up with her, and I'm just like, man, your only competition was Skinny Man over there, so like, yeah, no offense, Skinny Man. Man, if I went, all I would have done was made him look sexier, given I am way shorter and way wider than my friend is, and also the fact that I am who am I kidding? I don't really do much whenever we do an escape room. I mostly get the participation award. My friend, however, he actually does flex his brain muscles and does majority of the solving. So had I actually went, I would have done nothing but just made my friend look even better in comparison. Okay, so 3 are running there. This actually doesn't do me any favors, because take a look. I already did 3 run away, and there is no other 3 run away after catching 1, so this doesn't do anything for me. Well, I guess I can try again. Three again? You wanna know something funny? So, at work today, I was talking to my coworker, like, my sister, she went to the BTS concert again today. And my coworker, she was just like, Wow, she's really into BTS, huh? I remember working with her in the past, and she was still already into BTS back then. And hilariously enough, my coworker, her opinion is that none of the BTS guys are attractive. In fact, she's just like, all of them are pretty ugly. Now, don't hate on me, BTS Army. I'm not the one who said it. That's her opinion. I'm just saying what she said. But like, can you believe it? There's actually ladies out there who do not find them attractive whatsoever. Me personally, I can't tell which member's which. I never really paid attention. I'm not the BTS fan here. My sister is. My sister loves Jimin in particular, and I'm just like, which one's Jimin? I don't I don't know who any of these members are. There's Jimin, V, Suga, Jungkook, I don't know the others. I can't even tell what happened here anymore. So let's say 2 ran away there. So I should have had 5 to catch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nope, that's 4. Anyway, so because it was thunderstorming last night, while there was also a BTS concert, yeah, everyone got soaked. Oh, you want to hear something? I heard this Avengers Doomsday Theory. Do I have a shiny Eevee? Yep. I heard this shiny... What? I heard this Avengers Doomsday Theory that Victor Von Doom, whoever he is actually dreamwalking in Tony Stark's dead body. After Tony died at the end of Endgame, Doom is dreamwalking in Tony's body like we saw in Multiverse of Madness. I don't know, you know? I have a couple of shiny Pokemon for that Eevee if you're interested. Aw, damn it. No offense, but I'm gonna have to decline the offer. I like to keep the shinies I catch. I don't really like trading for other shinies. I like keeping and collecting the shinies that I catch. You know, different OT, different stuff like that. So what do you guys think of that theory? The fact that Doom might be dreamwalking in Tony's body. I did hear another part of this theory, which I do not like. The fact that they could retcon Tony Stark this entire time. There was never a Tony Stark. He was always Victor Von Doom in Tony Stark's dead body. Ever since the first Iron Man film. I would actually not like that. No, there's only 3 I caught. I think 1 ran away, so it still doesn't count. Oh, by the way, you want to hear another story? Another quick story that happened to me earlier tonight? It's another poop-related story. I know you guys love that. So I mentioned that my sister is at the second night of the BTS concert in Toronto right now. When I got home from work, I held in a dump all day. It wasn't urgent. You know, I was able to hold it. When I got home... Also, by this time, my parents also came home. When I got home, I sat down, was getting ready to relieve myself. A couple logs already fell. And then I got a call on my phone. Hey, can you go to Mom's phone and tell me the code? We're trying to buy something and we need a verification code. I'm just like, God damn it, I just sat down. And a couple of logs already came out. Now I gotta quickly wipe, wash my hands, go over, grab Mom's phone just to give you the damn verification code. I don't think this is working. I think there's only 4 to catch here. Even though I catch 1, and then 2 ran away, so that's 3. And then 4 afterwards, that's only 7. There should be an 8th one somewhere. But something's going wrong along the way. Anyways... So, let me tell you this. When my sister was getting ready, like the night before, for her big concert, her big BTS concert. Oh, I should also mention that my sister is a super mega fan. So, of course, she bought the VIP tickets. What does a VIP ticket entail, you might ask? Hold on, 1, 2, 3, 4. No, that's not right. Okay, so what does a VIP ticket include? Well, it also includes you being able to go to the stadium or the concert hall early and actually watch the boys rehearse. Literally them standing on stage in a big empty audience seating space. And you can actually just watch them rehearse for their nighttime concert. You know, you're not allowed to... Of course, you're not allowed to go up there and shake their hands. You get your front row seats, and you just get to scream at them as they, like, I don't know, smack their lips, do some vocal warm-ups, rehearse their songs and their dance choreography. Of course my sister would have that access. Yep, you get to scream at them while it rains. Because nobody really expected it to rain last night, unless you saw the forecast. Yeah, nobody really brought umbrellas, ponchos. Like, everyone was drenched in the concert. You were downtown today as well? So, everyone... While the audience members were also wet, I guess good thing for all the ladies in the audience. Yeah, so were the boys, right? Their glistening hair and their flawless skin and whatever. Yeah, anime rain. Ooh, did it work this time? I think it worked this time. You know, BTS is also starting their own, like, brand. Another brand of theirs, as if they need more money. How did that one spot me? Hold on, my sister sent me it. Of course she did. Let me try to find it. Oh, y'all should have seen the lineups. My sister was showing me what the lineups looked like when it came to the BTS stuff. Anyway, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, it worked. Okay, I forget what it's called. But it's gonna be in, like, Canadian retail. It's kind of like, what was it? No Frills, TNT, Walmart, whatever brand they have. It kind of looks like a knockoff, crap, I don't even know the brand names. Did I seriously just do that same one again? Did I seriously just do number 11 again? And you know, poor guy too. My sister, of course, dragged her husband along. Wait, so they bought 2 VIP tickets? Hell yeah! Actually, they bought more. They bought plenty just to ensure that they got at least 2 VIP tickets, and then they sold the others. I could have gone, but why would I do that? Sure, I listen to BTS music like damn near daily, only because my sister blasts it every time we're in the same room together. And yet she gets mad at me whenever I play my own music to enjoy on my own. Again, I restrain myself so much around my sister. Because I could easily pop off at her like, God damn it, sister, I don't want to hear no shit from you. I listen to your damn BTS every day. I don't care if you don't like listening to my music. Shut the hell up and help me with what I need, alright? I don't care that you find the music I'm listening to annoying. I listen to your BTS every goddamn day. But I don't do that. I really want to, but I don't do that. Anyways, what was I saying? Wait, hold on. Let me try that. 2 ran away. I need another 2 to run away. And hold on, let me look something up too. Because another thing came out, another announcement came out that I don't think anyone was really asking for. The official birthdays for K-pop Demon Hunters came out. Rumi's birthday is October 23rd. She's a Scorpio. Mira's birthday is March 22nd. She's Aries. And Zoe's birthday is August 21st. She's a Leo. So Zoe's birthday is one day before mine. I don't know who was asking for the official birthdays of these characters, but we got them regardless. What do you mean everyone was asking for it? Shake my head. Oh, you know who I found out I share a birthday with? J-Flash. He did a shiny hunting short, and he said, today's my birthday. In that video, he said his birthday Pokemon is Corvisquire, because Corvisquire's Pokedex number is 822. So 822. So I guess my Pokedex number is Corvisquire. Happy birthday again, thanks. Yeah, love people... Wait, people love having birthdays in common. Well, there's only so many dates in a year. There are some to be overlap. What? There are bound to be some that overlap. Have you heard the birthday paradox? No, enlighten me. Okay, I don't think this one worked. So 1, 2, 3... No, that's 3. Not even close. Because if I did this one... If I did this one... Wait, 3. Never mind. I can't do math in my head. Wait, if I did 3, then that's correct. 1, 3, 7... Wait a second. Did I just say 3, 7? Wait, what am I doing? I need to mark that off as completed then. If there are 23 people in a room, it's like a 50-50 chance of 2 of them share a birthday. Birthday paradox. 23 in a room, 50-50 chance of them sharing a birthday. I kind of feel like that has to be narrowed down. Like, if all 23 people were born in the same month, then I can see that happening. But 23 people in a room and 50-50 chance of 2 of them sharing the same day out of 365, I find that difficult to believe. Nah, the math checks out. I've done it. I'm too much of an idiot for math, as you just witnessed! Oh no, not another Vsauce video. Gonna tell me how to pronounce fish! It sounds weird, but it checks out. Oh yeah, another Vsauce video. Wait, hold on. What do I need? I think I need all 4 to run away, right? Yeah, I catch 1. Or I could do 2 and then 3. 2 and 4, that's not likely to happen. But we'll just have to wait and see. So I need either 2 or 4 to run away. Fuck! Alright, so unless I'm forgetting something, I want to talk about I want to talk about something a little bit controversial. But I feel like My fellow Canadians, I feel like you guys understand where I'm coming from with this. So for some reason, my parents, oh boy, not Vsauce, but good enough explanation. Did you send it to me? Thomas Mulligan. I'll watch that afterwards. Yeah, for some reason, my parents, they are addicted to reels, addicted to doom scrolling. But God forbid if I spend like 5 extra minutes on my phone. Anyways, they don't even scroll through reels on like Instagram or TikTok. Hell no, they do it on WeChat, of all things. So my parents, more so my mom, is always addicted. The algorithm has taken hold. Yeah, my mom is really addicted to reels now, and one reel, actually, not one reel. For some reason, my parents, my mom especially, is addicted to just watching all the slander towards the number of Indian people here in Canada. Like, if you live up here in Canada, you know it's actually a problem. Like, these guys are everywhere. Like, I don't know why they love doing this. They're like Spider-Man and how he loves listening to Jay Jonah just slander his name, talk shit about him. Like, they just love seeing all these videos of Indian people and how they act over here in Canada. So one post in particular showed a picture of an Indian guy napping at Tim Hortons with his, bare feet just out to soak in the rays. Just the dogs airing out. And maybe you've seen the picture already, of the Indian dude with his bare feet out sleeping in the middle of a Tim Hortons. So, a lot of people online are giving this picture a lot of hate. There's been a lot of hate towards Indian people in Canada lately, and it's like, I don't want to sound racist, but if you're up here in Canada, you probably feel like a lot of the hate's justified. But that's not the thing I want to go over. There was actually, I don't know if this is fake or not. You can't tell what's AI generated anymore. But if this is real, then like, oh my goodness, I don't. The more likely reality is nothing will come from this. But if something were to come from this, Canada would easily burn to the ground. All right, so again, I don't know if this is real or not. I saw a fellow Indian guy being interviewed by the news or whatever. So this fellow Indian guy was asked about, like, what is his thoughts on a fellow Indian person napping in the middle of a Tim Hortons with his bare feet out. And the Indian guy, he was just like, I don't see what's the big deal. You want to know something, Canada? You want to know something that's way worse than this? I'm going to tell you right now. I work at the sugar manufacturer or whatever, like the sugar factory, the place that produces sugar to put on your food, to put into your coffee. And he was just like, let me tell you, Canada, my bare feet goes on all that sugar, so enjoy that, Canada. I don't know if that's real or not. I gotta preface this. I don't know if that's real or not. If that is, one, there should be an investigation. Two, this dude should have some sort of, legal charges on him. But the reality is, I don't think the government is going to do anything. I don't think any repercussions going to come, even if that clip is real. But, like, let's say it is real, because you can't tell anymore. I didn't really pay attention to the clip. Whenever my parents show me something on their WeChat Reels, I don't really pay attention. So, I didn't quite pay attention to see if it looked AI or not. But like, how can you confidently announce that to the world? You know what I feel like the problem is with Indian people here in Canada, and just the sheer number of them? I'm gonna get so much hate for this. I'm gonna get so much hatred for this. You know what I feel like the issue is? It's not even the problem with them being here in an abundance of numbers. That's not even the problem. The problem is the way they behave. Because they constantly act like probably the way they would act in India, but like here in Canada, that is not viewed as acceptable. I don't really want to say acceptable. Like, that's not viewed as normal over here. All this bare feet everywhere. And like, I don't know how true this stuff is. Like the poop slinging in public. Just pooping in public. I don't know how true that is, alright? Like, if they acted diligently over here, I feel like people just wouldn't have an issue with them. Wait, didn't I already get rid of two times? Yeah, I did. Well, let's at least play this one through and see where we go. You know, a couple weeks ago at my job, at the new job, at work, I had these pure-blooded Indian people come in, like two of them. Red dot on forehead, bare feet wearing slippers and all that. First of all, let me pump the brakes right there. If you say that's offensive, man, what do you think someone... How do you think someone would describe me if I enter a store? Oh yeah, that fat Asian guy with the squinting eyes and I don't know what other Asian stereotypes there are. Bowl of rice in his hands. I'm kidding about that. But like, yeah, how do you think someone would describe me if I walked in there? Oh yeah, that pure-blooded Chinese boy, that fat-ass short Chinese boy with squinting eyes and lacking of height. How do you think someone would describe me? Anyways, the other week, I had these two pure-blooded Indians show up. They were looking around. Of course, I helped them. Didn't treat them any differently. At least not until they asked me for discounts, like, constantly, and I'm just like, no. I'm not even going to try to lower the price for you just to get you to purchase. I know I said in the past that now that I have this new job, I can be a little more lenient with the price. You want a discount? Sure, I can give you 10% off. I can give you something. The money doesn't come to me anyways. I get paid the same hourly. So, like, I sell something just a little bit cheaper? Sure, no problem. But when it came to these two, I'm just like, you know what? No, I'm not even gonna attempt to lower the price just for you to buy it. I feel like you'll screw something up. I feel like you'll screw something up with the insurance company, and that's not worth the risk overall. Anyways, enough of my racism. Look, I want to preface, I don't hate Indian people at all. I love watching Mudahar all the time. But it's like, if you live up here in Canada like I do, even if you don't, I'm sure you've seen the memes online of how Canada is borderline New India now. And as someone up here who can actually witness that and tell you firsthand, yeah, those memes are quite accurate. There kind of is a dime a dozen of Indian people up here. You look at every corner and there's another Indian person. But I just want to preface, I don't hate Indian people. I'm not racist towards Indian people, but it's like, at a point, you know, they kind of just go overboard. That's probably the wrong phrase. Well, wrong way to phrase it. They kind of go over the line with how much they can get away with up here. Anyways, let's move on from this racist topic. What are you guys up to? Alright, so 2 ran away. Now I need to try to get 3 to run away. Give me a second. Oh, notice something on my arm. Do you have the quest 52 done? Let me check in a second. Where is my... Oh, crap. Did I leave it at work again? I'm always leaving things... Oh, no, here it is. I'm always accidentally leaving things at work. Give me a second. Let me just get this done. Okay, good. 52. Wait, is it missions or requests? Because missions, isn't that like mainline? Like the actual stories? Yeah, it is. Alright, 52. I don't really bother with side quests in this game. No, I do not. I completed all the side missions in Legend ZA, but this game, no, Chief. Uh-uh. I need 3 to run away. Nope, only 2. You know, people say Legends Arceus is their favorite Pokemon Switch game. And, you know, I would not say that for myself. I don't love this game, but I like it enough to where I actually finished the game, and I'm still playing it now. But I don't love this game. There are flaws with it, like the stupid targeting system in this game. So I would not say this is my favorite Pokemon game on Switch, but then again, it's like, what is? It absolutely is not Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. I do not like those games. Let's see, Sword and Shield, the only saving grace of that game was Dynamax Adventures. And even doing those, I'm just like, eh. I can't say I love doing these either. But I still did them! I still hunted everything in there. All the legendaries and Ultra Beasts, I shiny hunted all of them. Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl? Absolutely not. Scarlet and Violet, they were fun, but they were technical nightmares, right? What happened to the sound effect in this game? Legend ZA. Now, I do like that game quite a lot, because it is polished, albeit the gameplay is rather repetitive. Borderline frustratingly repetitive. Borderline frustratingly repetitive at times. So it's like, damn, what would I say is my favorite Pokemon game on Switch? Because all of them have a reason for me to not put it as my favorite. I'm trying to complete a perfect dex for Eevee, and I need to unlock the side quest 52, but I don't know how to unlock it. Well, that's what the internet is for, Chief. I'm sorry, I can't help you. I never bothered with the side quests in this game. Unless I accidentally completed them, that is. Okay, I'm gonna count that as 3 running away. So we had 2, and then we had 3. So that's 5, and then I caught 1 initially, that's 6. So I should have 2 left. Let's see if this is correct. Man, tomorrow morning I might have to wake up early too. Even though I don't need to wake up early tomorrow. There is 2. Because, well, there's the opportunity is here again. My mom wants to go for dim sum in the morning before going to work. See, she don't like taking my stinky ass sister. Because her lazy ass, she ain't never waking up early just for some damn food. Wow, I'm surprised. I just got a like on a post from someone I haven't really spoken to in like 10 years. I still follow her. I'm sure she's aware of who I am. But like, maybe maybe just now she accidentally liked my post, because like, why the hell would she like my post? You know, we were actually in the same, let me think, 6th grade class? Even though, I think it was grade 6, we were in a split class, so there was like 5 or 6 students that were in 5th grade, and the rest of the class were in 6th grade. I don't know how the hell that happened. Anyway, so I think this one worked. So this one would be this one. Okay, because number 16, that's not happening anytime soon. Let's move down. So number 17 onward, we need to catch 2 first. Oh, also, speaking of Tim Hortons is doing a collab with Harry Potter for their, what, 25th anniversary? There are Harry Potter themed drinks and donuts. I haven't tried the donuts yet. I do want to try those before the collab ends. Even though I'm not a Harry Potter fan at all. I never watched any of the movies. I've only had one of the films playing in the background. I think on a cruise ship. So I'm not a Harry Potter fan. And I am not sorry to all the Harry Potter fans I just offended. Anyway, so yeah, Tim Hortons has this Harry Potter collab. And earlier today, one of my previous coworkers, so a guy who used to work here but doesn't anymore, he actually treated her to a drink, but she already had a drink herself, so I ended up taking the drink instead. I don't know what the name of the drink is. It's some like very artificial blue drink. Anyone in the future, you could look up the Tim Hortons Harry Potter 25th anniversary collab. You can see whatever blue drink it is. It's some sort of like blueberry drink, I think. I tried it and it is sweet. It took me a while, but I finally figured out what it tastes like. What it tastes like is the blue portion of a rocket pop. That's what it tastes like. The blue portion of a rocket pop. That is exactly what the drink tastes like. It tastes very artificial and very sweet. Now that I am in my mid-20s and old, the older I get, the more sweet things becomes too sweet for me. As a kid, I could easily chug down like a 24-pack of Nestea. But now I drink one can and it's like, ugh, it's so sweet now. I need to water it down. You know, I'm sure the kids will enjoy this this collab with these beverages, but me, it's like, yeah, I actually need to water them down now. I think something got screwed up along the way. By the way, you guys know how I mentioned recently I got a copy of Smash Melee? Wait, hold on. So catch 2, and then scared off 2. That's 4, 5, 6, 7. Nope, that's 7. There's supposed to be 8. You know how I got a physical copy of Smash Melee recently? My friend was at a yard sale. He sent me pictures asking like, yo, you see anything you like? I was just like, zoom and enhance. Is that Smash Melee? $40 for it. I don't have it yet. You know, I haven't seen him yet. Next time he comes over to hang out with the rest of the boys, then he'll probably bring it with him. But I was actually thinking, if I figure it out, I could actually get Smash Melee footage here. I could actually play Smash Melee here. The quality of the footage would probably be dog water, but it's better than nothing. I don't have an original GameCube, so I would have to rely on my Wii to be able to run the game. If I could figure out how to, like, you know, collect the HDMI footage from Wii's, then we're good. You know, because Wii's back then are not as simple as things now, where it's all HDMI. Everything now is HDMI, but back then, you know, you had these, like, three different color plugs. Those plugs in the back of the TV, it's like red, yellow, and white. I think those determine, like, the RGB colors that the screen emits to actually make color. But now, it's all just HDMI. There is no additional plug. Now, all things is just plug into an electrical outlet and plug in the HDMI, and that's it. So if I can figure out how to capture footage on Wii, then I definitely could try playing Smash Melee. What was I doing again? Wait, this looks about right. I catch 2, I scare off 2, that's 4, and now I catch 4. So that's 8. Oh, you know what? How could I forget to talk about this? GTA 6 has leaked again. Gameplay footage of GTA 6 has been leaking all over the internet. I've been seeing people say, like, the game looks damn near like real life. I have seen the leaked footage, and it does look astounding. Sad I won't be able to play it on day one because no disc, no buy. 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so that's 4. 4, 5, 6, and then scare away 2. That's 8. So this one worked. So this one was... Yeah, this one right here, 17. Now let's try 18. Catch 2, scare off 3, catch 3. Yeah, GTA 6 leaked again. And this time, it seems like the leaker is doing threats. Now, it's not exactly the best of threats, saying, like, we can leak more. And then they even have watermarked their entire, like, crypto coin logo or whatever. But just like the first guy who initially leaked GTA 6 a couple years ago, how he was actually thrown in jail, like, unironically actually thrown in jail. This guy, I don't know, conflicting information online. He was either, like, in radio silence for a couple days on the internet, but then he maybe he struck again and leaked some more stuff. Again, I'm not gonna lie, the gameplay looks incredible. Lucia looks sexy. I can't wait to be able to play the game at some point. Probably when it comes out on PC, because I ain't buying a PlayStation anymore just to buy the game. I need 3 of you gone. I said 3 of you gone. That does not count. Damn! What'd you have to butt bump me for? Oops. Ah, whatever, it's close enough. Again, I need 3 of you gone. I'm gonna hopefully say that counts, because all 3 of them were running. So now, if this is correct, there should be 3 more to catch. Oh! How could I forget? Okay, no, this was not right. How could I forget? So, you know how a couple years ago, somewhat recently, they were releasing these life-size Pokemon plushes? There was one of Gardevoir, and then there was one of Vaporeon. Well, now, there is a life-size plush of Lopunny. They know their market very well. They know exactly which Pokemon to cherry pick to give us life-size plushes. It's only a matter of time before they give us Pokemon like Delphox, Braixen, Meowscarada. It's only a matter of time, I tell you. You know, just out of curiosity, and I swear to you nothing else, I did look up the Gardevoir plush, the life-size one. $600! Hell no. Oh, I didn't even finish the thing I was telling you guys about earlier. Wait, so catch 2, scared off 2. I can't do shit with this. So, my mom was telling me about the story of how when she was first pregnant with my sister, Grandpa, on my dad's side, was not happy. He didn't care at all. From what I hear, he didn't help support my mother at all with her first pregnancy. Like his first grandkid, I'm pretty sure. Like he would actually complain that my sister was too noisy because she was a baby crying. To the point he actually borderline like kicked them out. Like kicked my mother and my father, like kicked them out because like your kid is too noisy. Get out. Leave. You have to keep in mind this was a different time. Different generation. My grandpa and my father never had a good relationship and, you know, not a male grandchild. So it was a different time. So, you know, my mom had no support from grandpa and was pretty much kicked out afterwards. Why do I bring this up? Why do I tell you this? Well, because, well, my mother cannot do the same with my sister now. She knows what that's like, you know? Having your grandkid on the way and knowing what it's like to be kicked out for having said child, for delivering a grandkid to you. My mother knows what that's like, so she cannot do the same to my sister. She cannot kick my sister out of the house, no matter how badly she wants to. Oh shit. Be gone. Oops. Be gone, bot. Yeah, my mother cannot kick out my sister under any circumstance, no matter how much she wants to. You know, before my sister went to her BTS concert, she actually took $100 out of my mom's wallet. She did tell her though, like, Mom, I took $100 from your wallet. Thanks. Okay, I already got screwed up. You know what? Screw it. Let's see if something happens. One already fled. I already caught one fled. So let's see what happens here. You know, when we did the baby gender reveal to that side of the family, the husband side of the family, his parents, his parents, his mom in particular, is just like, oh, they'll handle it. Anything they need to raise the kids, they'll handle it, right? No support, no anything. It's just like they'll handle it themselves. And my mom is kind of hating because, like, how are you not gonna support your son as he's giving you your first grandkid, right? And I'm just like, Mom, if you were in her position, would you want to support her too? Mom, if I brought home a woman, if I had a wife who acts like the way your daughter does, would you really want to support her too? No? I thought so. She lazy. She don't cook. She don't do nothing. She got a bitchy attitude. Short temper. Needy. If I brought home a woman, mother, like the way your daughter is, would you really want to support her too? No? I thought so. What the hell? You know, after my birthday, my parents, my mom especially, is saying like, son, it's starting to get about time for you to meet someone, to find a girlfriend. Because I'm always told the same thing, right? Girls my age right now, this is a very female perspective, alright? This is the same kind of mentality my mom and sister had. Damn it, I need 3 of you gone. So my mom keeps on telling me, son, all the ladies, all the chicks your age right now, you know, they're already looking to settle. They're already dating. So, you know, all the good ones, all the keepers, all the pretty ones. Like, if you wait any longer, they'll all be taken. All the keepers, that is. If you wait any longer, then, you know, yeah, just no one to pick from. 3 were running there. I think this has worked, because there's only 3 left. Well, it's fine. I don't need to catch you. Okay, let's see. Oh, by the way, I did get another shiny Rowlet. Catch 2, scare off 3, so that's 5, 6, 7. Wait. No, because 1 ran away, so that's 8. Yeah, this one worked. Now I can cross off this one. Yeah, 19, that's not happening. So let's jump to 20. Now we catch 3. Alright, that's 3 caught. Now I need either 2, 3, or 4 to run away. So I believe now there should be 3 to catch. Yep. So this one is this. Again, now I need either 3 or 4 to run away. Are you serious? Whoops. I'll count that as 3. Hold on, I feel a sneeze coming. Can you believe we're already in late August? We're almost in September. We're already in back to school season. And before we know it, Halloween will come and go, Thanksgiving will come and go, Christmas will come and go, and then it'll be New Year's. Wait, yeah, there should be only 2, so this one worked. Fucking hell! I can't believe I've wasted so much time actually hunting this. Even though I already got the shiny alpha, but no. No, I just couldn't be satisfied. What am I hearing? That one was successful, that one was this. Alright, let's try 23 and 24. Oh, I got a text. Wait a second. What am I doing? No, I'm supposed to scare them off now. Well, you never know. Maybe I can actually get lucky and get the 4 to run away. Just waiting for them to all stop running. Well, that's clearly not what I want. You see just how annoyingly long it'll take me to try to get the ones that are get rid of 4 to work? Because I need to constantly fly over here, fly back, hope that 4 runs away, and even if I do manage to get 4 to run away, it doesn't always work. I've noticed that there's like a sweet spot I need to teleport away from. It can't be too early, and it also can't be too late. And it's really hard to determine when that timing is. I've had the storm end before actually getting what I want. Hold on. Hold on, I'm just replying to a text. I'm just texting a friend of mine from college. We don't talk a lot these days. You know, we're still in the same line of field, but you know, our lives just went different paths. But we still talk every now and then. I should also mention that this is an Indian friend of mine. No, that's 3 running away. I need 4. You know, I was in the same class with this guy, and then I failed college, and then I was in the same class with his brother. Hold on, hold on. Yeah, see, it's hard to get all 4 of them to run away at the same time. Look, all 4 ran away. Now, let's see if I managed to actually have it count. Did I teleport away at that sweet spot I mentioned? What did I even do? Did I catch 3? I think I caught 3 and then had 4 flee. So that means I should have 1 remaining. Let's see if that's true. Hell no! There's 2 remaining. What the hell? Oh my god, and the rainstorm ended. Okay, so now I need to scare off 2. And then I need to... Hold on, let's see. Get rid of 2, catch 1, and then get rid of either 2, 3, or 4. Whoops, whoops. Okay, that's 3. So let's see. Scare 2, catch 1, scare 3. So there should be 2 remaining. No, there's 1 remaining here. No, wait, cat, get rid of 2 first. What are you gonna do? Damn it, that's 3. That's 4. Did I need any that was get rid of 4 first? I'm gonna assume they're all still running. Yeah, number 4 itself. Well, let's see if it worked. It looks like it actually worked, because there was only 4 remaining. That worked! Are you serious? Well, anyways. So we can actually mark that one off. We can mark this one off. Yeah, these ones are going to be more difficult. I'll definitely have to try these ones on my own. But let's see if we can get 23 or 24 done for today. Damn it, it has to be Scare Off 2! Well, that one in the back's not running. So what are you up to these days? I see you're posting more on Instagram. I see you post some more Bakugan stuff. You had one post, I have no idea what you were even posting. Some paper, and I think you were recreating the shapes of the Bakugan with the actual physical ones you have. If only we could go back to the peak Bakugan had back in the day. But no, they had to create this new garbage-ass show. Did I do that one yet? No, I haven't. So oh man, I just missed my opportunity to get rid of 2. Okay, 3 ran away. So let's assume the first 2 worked. So there should now be 2 remaining to catch. Let's see if that's the case. No, there's 3! One more attempt. You're gonna go to bed? Super tired today? Alright, I'm just about to end too. Last attempt. So, get rid of 2. Whoops. Like I said, get rid of 2. Now catch 1. Alright, now scare 3. Again, there should be 2 remaining. Let's see if that's the case. No! If it's not 1, it's 3! Okay, well, that's gonna do it for today. Thanks, guys. Bye.